Now the United States will decide who we buy oil from.
Yes.
Are you not ashamed of yourselves? Are you not ashamed of giving? Are you not ashamed of selling India?
Yes.
They are choking him. They've got a grip on his neck. Epstein case. Sir, 3 million files. Now the United States will decide who we buy oil from.
Yes.
The United States will come to us and say, you cannot buy oil from so-and-so, and so-and-so, and so-and-so. Russia, Iran, whoever they want. They will decide. Our Prime Minister will not decide. Please understand, and they will monitor. They will keep a watch, meaning they will look. And if India buys oil from anyone they do not want, they will punish us. And they will take our tariffs right back to 50%. For the first time in Indian history, our farmers are facing a storm. Makkah, soybean, lal jawar, kapas. You have opened the door. You have opened the door to mechanized American farms, thousands and thousands of acres each farm. You have opened the door to crush our poor farmers. It is disgraceful. It is disgraceful. No Prime Minister has ever done this before. And let me tell you, no Prime Minister after you is ever going to do it. So we are facing a storm. You accept that we are facing a storm. You yourself say the era of one superpower is over, intensifying geopolitical conflicts. You yourself say energy and finance weaponization, and you have allowed the Americans to weaponize our finance and our energy against us. What does it mean when America says you cannot buy oil from somebody? It means our energy is weaponized. What does it mean when they say your tariffs will go down, our tariffs will go down and yours will come up? It means finance trade is weaponized. So you are telling us that the world is a place where geopolitical conflict is intensifying. You're telling us energy and finance being weaponized, and then you're having it done to you. You're having it done to our farmers. You're having it done to our youngsters. You're handing our data over. How can you even make these statements? How can you even come to this house and talk this type of nonsense? Are you not ashamed of yourselves? Are you not ashamed of giving?
No.
We are patiently listening to Honorable Leader of Opposition. We are patiently listening. But the words...
So I'm not yielding, sir.
No, but you are saying shameful... You are saying nonsense.
Nonsense.
So how can you... Okay, I won't
When
go
the
down that
Finance
line.
Minister replies in the evening, the Leader of Opposition should listen to the reply of the Honorable Finance Minister. My request is, please use the word whatever you choose to use, but don't make it abusive. It doesn't.
That's not abusive, my friend.
Nonsense. जो nonsense आपने use
Sir,
किया
speak.
वो कार्रवाई का
Because, sir,
हिस्सा
give
नहीं
me.
बनेगा. Nonsense is not a appropriate.
I did not use nonsense,
You
sir.
have used. You have used. You have used. You have
Okay, sir, I won't use nonsense.
हाँ तो please.
Sir, ashamed is not an abuse.
नहीं.
There's nothing, in saying, are you not ashamed, there is no abuse.
No, ashamed you can use.
I am just stating.
Whatever you have,
Okay,
you
sir,
have
let me speak.
forgotten, I think so.
I am saying,
Leader of opposition.
Speaker, sir, I am saying that you have sold India. Are you not ashamed of selling India? Do you have no shame of selling India? You have sold our mother, Bharat Mata. Do you have no shame? But sir, the interesting thing is, I know that the Prime Minister would not sell India under normal circumstances. He will not do it. You know why he sold India? Because they are choking him.
Mr. Rahul, address to the chair, please.
He has sold India because they are choking him. They've got a grip on his neck. स्पीकर साहब, मैंने बोला जब चोक लगाते हैं दूसरे व्यक्ति की आंख में देखते हो तो डर दिखता है सर, पीएम की आंख में डर दिखता है, दिख रहा है सर, सर आंख में आंख नहीं मिला पाते हैं. स्पीकर साहब, सर दो चीजें हैं सर. सर I will tell you what I will.
आप अपना बजट पे ठीक ट्रैक पे थे, अब क्यों ट्रैक से जा रहे बाहर? You were on right track. You were absolutely on right track.
Speaker sir,
why you are just
Speaker sir, you are ex-Congress party member, so I will do you a special favor today, sir.
नहीं,
I will back down.
ये चार्ज है ना, ये भी कार्रवाई का हिस्सा नहीं बनेगा. मैं अगर आपको if you don't have any propriety for the chair, if you don't have, sometime your even present member of parliament used to occupy this chair, Selja Didi. Selja is also part.
Speaker sir, you know we know you have fondness for you.
Speaker,
you are an ex-member of our party, so I will not go very aggressive today.
Why you are mentioning too much?
Well, you are a member of our party, sir. Ex-member.
Ex-member, no. But
and we are fond of you, sir. We like you.
I'm here as a presiding officer.
But we like you, sir.
अगर हमारी बात आप
we know your heart is not there, sir.
अगर आप मेरी
we know your heart is here, sir.
नहीं, मेरी बात अगर आप मानते तो वहाँ नहीं बैठे होते. आप अगर if you are sitting there, तो only because of you have not taken my advice. Here I'm advising you. Here if I'm advising that you should move on the correct track. So I think so. Still you have time. Still you have time to you should move on correct track.
As today, as you are sir, in the spirit of our conversation, I will not say the name Epstein, and I will not say the name Anil Ambani, and I will not say the name. No, I will not say, sir.
You are a leader of opposition.
Okay. So let me speak, sir.
Please, I think so.
I will not do it, sir.
The whole nation is watching you.
I know. I know that. That's why I'm saying it, sir.
On one side, you are saying, I will not mention the name. Again, you are mentioning the name.
I'm saying
I think you are not ready to avoid the please.
Okay, anyway. So I will not go into the names. But I would like to say.
I think so. You have to speak only on budget. बैठिए किसी आप बजट पे बोलिए ना. There is a general discussion on the union budget for 26,
okay, sir, let me speak.
27. Okay. So I think. Nice. So, Speaker sir. So I will avoid that. अब तो आप नहीं कहेंगे उस दिन आपने इनको
बोलने तो दीजिए सर. So the point is that I do not believe that any Indian Prime Minister, including Mr. Modi, would sign such a deal unless there was a chokehold on him. So, I do not, sir, this budget that you have.
You and your member have not made any question. I believe that day when Piyush Goyal had made a statement on the floor of the House.
सर मुझे अब कंक्लूड तो करने दीजिए सर.
चलिए.
नहीं तो यहाँ 2-3 और घंटे लग जाएंगे सर.
Okay, thank you.
आप चाहते हैं तो मैं लगा देते हैं सर.
नहीं, kindly conclude.
So, we have buckled on tariffs. We have handed out our data, given up control over digital trade rules, no data localization. free data flow to USA, limit on digital tax, no source code disclosure, and 20-year tax holiday. The most valuable asset that India has and will ever have has been handed over. Our farmers have been left to the mercy of mechanized, massive American farms. Our textiles have been wiped out. Bangladesh now is going to wipe out our textile industry. Our energy security has been handed over. We can't buy oil from who we want to buy oil from. Now, I don't believe any Indian Prime Minister would do this. Logic ही नहीं है सर. लॉजिक नहीं है सर. ये जो हुआ है सर, ये पूरा सरेंडर है. सर आपने ज्यादा बोलने दिया मुझे आज. सर आपने मुझे थोड़ा ज्यादा जाने दिया आज.
बात आ गई.
तो this is a wholesale surrender, and it is a tragedy because it is a surrender not just of the Prime Minister. He has surrendered the future of 1.5 billion Indians. And he has surrendered the future because he wants to protect the BJP's financial architecture